We are a local company. We do actually take grain from Hexham in the south to Blythe, up to Kelso in the north, but mainly in North Northumberland, and they're all local farmers who grow and produce locally and send it into us. We have the ability to, first of all, test grain as it comes in, so that we can actually decide how good or bad or indifferent it is. So we are able to give them different qualities of different sorts of wheat to make what they call a grist to make the bread.
We operate throughout the 12 local education authority areas in the northeast of England. We've built up quite a portfolio of suppliers from our region, and I've seen a big want for local produce, especially from the local authorities. The local authorities are very supportive of the growers and producers in our region.
We're using the best possible ingredients that we can find, and everything here is handmade. You're getting the regionality of the product, and something that's produced in this area cannot be repeated in another area. We're using the local ingredients wherever possible, and local employees, local people, using traditional recipes.
We produce all of our eggs here within a mile radius of the packing centre, so everything's produced here, packed here and distributed from here. We go all the way down to Middlesbrough, all the way up to Alnwick. I think it's becoming more and more important for people to know where their eggs come from, to know the quality of them. People say our eggs taste very nice, and they can tell when they're eating our eggs compared to other eggs that they buy from other places that maybe imported from another country or whatever.
Northumberland is a fantastic place to produce food, and the food we produce here is as good as anything that's available in the world. The quality of the grassland we have here is exceptional, so it's great that we can build a picture and offer local food to local people. We specialise in Aberdeen Angus beef, Scottish black-faced lamb, red breed pork, and the latest venture is Japanese Wagyu beef. These cattle produced in the hills of Japan, some of the rarest cattle in the world, and are renowned to produce without doubt the best beef in the world, and that's been a huge success lately, producing this Wagyu cattle.
The business was started by my grandfather, James William Robson, who before that worked in a herring yard at Newton. He then moved to Craster, and in 1906 he started the business, which is now run by my son and myself. We've got 4 generations of kippering behind us. Our kippers are well known by most of the gourmet chefs. They use them in their different recipes.
I think what sets us apart is very much the Jersey milk. It's higher in butterfat and protein, and it gives a better taste to the ice cream. I think it's our attention to detail and the fact that we're an artisan producer. We don't mass produce the product, so it's very much made to order, or it's made to what we need or what we have around locally to use. We don't want to take the product miles and miles away. What we want to do is create a base around this area of products so that our customers, who are mainly from the Tyne Valley, will recognise us when they see us in the shop, and also recognise that we're not too far away from them.
We filled a little bit of a niche in the area, and I think it's their positive attitude to producing sort of local food for local people, and we try and source things as locally as we possibly can, and hopefully it's going to go from strength to strength.
And I've got to say we've got an enormous amount of very, very good customers, and they're travelling a fair distance now to get food that they know is locally produced.